Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Bree, and I am, as you can see, in full-on camp creation mode. I'm creating a 30-day Kegel camp for my YouTube channel for pelvic floor strengthening and conditioning. But I realize 100% that not everybody is wanting a Kegel camp. Some people actually need to focus more on relaxing and releasing and letting go of the pelvic floor. So if you are someone that's dealing with excessive pelvic floor tension, then this quick yoga flow is going to be perfect for you. Even if you're not dealing with tension, this is going to feel really good, but I just offer this as an alternative for anybody for whom Kegel camp is not quite appropriate right now. So let's go ahead and get right to the flow. We're going to actually begin standing up. So come to the front of your yoga mat, and I'm going to show some modifications if you need help with sun salutations. So I'll show you the modified version first. Go ahead and begin with an inhale, arms up. Exhale, again, you can swan dive your hands if you have enough room, but I'm just going to exhale and fold forward, bending the knees, exhaling, and come on down. Now inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, fold all the way. Step back, and you can stay in a plank or drop your knees. Look forward and come on down, slowly, slowly, all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, little tiny baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes under, come back through downward dog. Now I'm gonna show you with really bent knees. Heels are lifted off the ground, knees are strongly bent, hands are spread wide, and you're pressing straight up so your bum is lifting toward the sky. In this position, I want you to really feel your sitting bones spreading apart, opening that pelvic floor. Deep breath, one more, in and out. And now go ahead and look forward and step forward, little tiny steps. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, sweep your arms up, or you can swan dive, sweep them up. Exhale, hands at your heart. Here we go again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Your knees can be bent or straight. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down, feet back. You can drop your knees like before, or you can shift forward onto your toes just a bit and come on all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes and shift back into a downward dog. You can bend those knees strongly, or you can press them towards straight. Just keep your sitting bones lifted toward the sky. 2 more inhales and exhales. One more inhale and exhale. Now inhale, look forward and step forward, little tiptoes, and come up. Inhale, flat back, nice hamstring stretch. And exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands at your heart. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, hinging at your hips, hands down. Step back. Just like before, you can go down through your knees or follow me. Inhale, shoulders down your back, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes under and flow back into your downward dog of choice. Really press back, lift those sitting bones toward the ceiling. Spread the fingers, 2 more inhales and exhales. Pressing the legs towards straight if that feels good. Now inhale, look forward. Exhale, tiptoe forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands at your heart. Take a deep breath in and out. and we're gonna add on to this. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold and step back. Just like before, we come down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward dog. This time, step your right leg forward. It might take multiple steps, or maybe you can pull that knee toward your chest and step it all the way through to your hands. Now, back foot turns at an angle. You want your heel basically in line with that back arch, and we lift up into warrior two. Sink into this warrior two position. Hips are open, knee presses outward. Press into the outer edge of that back foot and hold it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Hold it here for 2 more breaths. Press open this hip. Maybe look up at your hand. One more inhale and exhale. Opening your heart. Now on the next inhale, come back up into reverse warrior. And then exhale, hands tumble down toward the ground and step back. Just like before, come down through your knees if you need to and lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Elbows at your sides. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up and then pull the knee toward your chest, step it through to your hands and back into warrior two. Come on up, sink into your warrior two position. Hands really reaching long, knee pressing back. Press into the outer edge of that back foot. Now inhale, front palm turns up, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Hold it here for a couple of breaths. If you can, look up at your hand. Bring that arm up over your head. Opening up that inner thigh. Now on your next inhale, go ahead and come back into reverse warrior. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Back foot spins up and step back. Maybe lower your knees and drop it down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes and come through downward dog. Hold it here for 2 more breaths. Pressing those sitting bones up toward the ceiling. Hands are spread. Try to make your back long. Maybe pressing your legs towards straight or keeping the bend in your knees. Now look forward and tiptoe those feet forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, wing those arms up. Exhale, hands at your heart. Hang here for a minute, take a deep breath. We're gonna add on 1 more stretch. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way, step back. Through your knees or through plank, we shift forward and come down, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, elbows at your sides. Exhale, tuck your toes under and back into your downward dog. Right leg goes up and then step it forward through to your hands. Maybe it takes 10 steps, maybe it takes 1. Spin into that warrior two position. Come on up, opening those hips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior again. Exhale, warrior two. Now straighten your leg, heel toe your back foot in, and reach, reach, reach toward the side. We're gonna move into triangle. So if you need a yoga block for this, I should have said at the beginning, have it handy, use it. If not, you're going to come on down, cartwheel down. You can have your hand lightly on your shin. You can also have a tiny micro bend in this front leg, that's okay. Or if it feels good to have it straight, that's fine too. Maybe you can even touch your fingertips toward the ground, but the idea is to lengthen through both sides of your waist. So it's not rounding, you're lengthened. Your hips are shifting this way and your body is coming this way. Hold this stretch. Feel as if you're shifting back just a little bit, like there's a wall right behind you and you're plastering your body back up to the wall. One more deep breath. Now inhale, bend that front knee, put your hand on your hip, and then come on up into a reverse and back up. Cartwheel your hands down and step back. Other side, we're about to go into it, but through chaturanga first. So shift forward and either drop your knees or come straight down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, come on back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step your foot through to your hands and come back into the warrior two. Holding that warrior two for just one breath, and then we reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. One breath. Inhale, back to reverse. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Heel toe your back foot in. And we reach the hand, the front hand, toward the front of the room. Reach it as we tick-tock the hips back. So hips go away from the hand, hips go away from the hand, and then we fall, tumble into our triangle. Think of lengthening both sides of the waist, and think of opening your heart and leaning back into a wall that's right behind you. Either look up toward your hand or look down toward the floor. Hand can be resting lightly on your shin or on a yoga block. Inhale. Bend that front knee, hand on the hip, come on up and reverse. And now exhale, tumble your hands down and step it back. Moving down through our chaturanga or drop your knees. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, this time, don't go to downward dog. Instead, let's move into puppy pose. So for this, you're going to have your knees right under your hips and you're going to bring your arms forward, forehead on the ground, and think about widening your sitting bones apart. Breathe deeply. Maybe wiggle your hips just a little bit. If you need to lift your belly button toward your spine to support your low back, you can do that. You might even want to put a yoga block under your forehead. One more deep breath. Now bring your arms back and sit back onto your heels. We're gonna move into frog stretch. So for this position, you might wanna turn so that your knees can be padded by your yoga mat. You're going to move your legs out to whatever position feels comfortable for you. So for me, it's pretty much right to the edges of my yoga mat here. You want your ankles flexed, and your knees and your ankles are at 90-degree angles. In this position, again, this might be a little tender on your knees, so you can always turn so that you're on your yoga mat. In this position, I want you to play with putting your hands down, maybe just like this, or maybe on your elbows, and shifting back. Just play with shifting back and forth in this position. It's a really big hip and groin opener. I'm gonna turn now. You can stay right where you are, but I'm just gonna turn to show a different angle. The feet are flexed. You can walk those knees out as far as you can, and you're just shifting back. Just gentle motion. Breathing steadily. Keep going right where you are. I'm gonna turn again. So stay right where you are. I'm just turning so we get a better angle. Stay right where you are. Just a couple more shifts. And now I want you to bring your feet together. Your knees can stay apart, although you might need to adjust them a little bit inward, but we're gonna move into a wide-kneed child's pose. So feet together, knees are apart, and just walk your hands forward. Deep belly breaths. One more deep breath in and out. Now walk your hands back. Bring your knees together, and you're gonna move back into one final downward facing dog. So tuck your toes. You might need to walk your knees back a little bit. Tuck your toes, spread out your fingers, and back. Really enjoy this downward dog. Pedal out your feet one side at a time. Feel that your sit bones are opening apart. Maybe you can press those heels down toward the floor. Straight back, holding it here, really enjoying it. And then knees come down. Cross at your ankles, and we sit back. Scoot to the middle of your mat and just move into a comfortable cross-leg position. In this position, I'm gonna bring my right arm up to start. So inhale, lengthen your spine, right arm up, left arm back behind. Inhale again, really long and tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Relax into this nice twist. Every time you inhale, you lengthen your spine a little bit more. And every time you exhale, you twist just a little bit more. Keeping your hips really square, you're just twisting from your torso, not twisting from your pelvis. Now inhale, look forward. And exhale, shake it all out. Couple little circles here of your upper spine, your bust area, your chest, and go the other way. Inhale, lengthen your spine, right arm behind you, left arm up. Make sure you really inhale long and tall, and then exhale, twist. Belly button toward your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Look over your right shoulder. Hang out here for a couple of breaths. Twisting from your torso, not from your pelvis. Now inhale, look your head forward. And exhale, hands join. And a couple of circles each direction, full body circles, maybe making them a little bit bigger this time if that feels good to you. And go the other way. Heart circles on the ground beneath you. Breathing steadily. Sit up tall. Bring your hands behind your thighs and carefully roll down. In this position, we're going to move into frog stretch. So thread your hands through your legs and hold on to your outer ankles or your outer shins or your outer feet, whatever feels good to you. And just release. Deep breaths into your pelvic floor. Final breath here before we move into Shavasana. So release your hands carefully and just straighten one leg and then the other along the floor. Legs flopped apart. Try to make it so that your spine is in one straight line from your tailbone to the top of your head. The back of your head presses down into the floor. The backs of your shoulder blades sink down into the mat. The back of your pelvis grows heavy. The backs of your legs feel like you're being magnetized down into the earth. Feel like your muscles are melting around your bones. Just let go. Pelvic floor melts, opens, releases. Glute muscles melt. They release and they relax. Take a nice deep breath. Come back to the present moment. Bring one leg up and then the other. And just drop one knee at a time toward the side. Now roll all the way to your side and press yourself up to seated. I hope that you enjoyed that releasing flow routine. It's a nice way to get a little bit of exercise, a little strengthening and a little stretching, but the whole time really releasing and relaxing and opening the hips and the pelvic floor. Please enjoy this on a regular basis. You can do it as often as once a day, and maybe over time, if you do have pelvic floor tension, you can release that to the point where you can participate in something like my Kegel Camp, which is available on my channel, and you can check the video notes for all sorts of links and resources that will help you. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember, eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter. Bye.